That right there took me about 2 minutes of my time. Beautiful equity curve, green, up and to the right. It looks awesome, high win rate. But despite that, I would not trade a single dollar of my own funds with that trading strategy. Because nowadays, the back test is the easy part. Anybody can generate a strategy, anybody can curve fit to the past data, and anybody can create something that completely repaints and takes the signals after we already know all the data. And then it's a matter of just telling AI what you want it to do, and then it writes it all for you, and then boom, you have this beautiful back test that, to be honest, is completely a lie. The hardest part nowadays, and the part that decides if you're going to actually be able to make money consistently or not, is what happens after the back test is finalized. And that's the part that no one shows you. You only see these beautiful back tests, and you see all the videos on social media showing you, look at this, I coded this person's strategy, I coded this strategy, I coded that strategy, and it's XYZ profitable. But that's code based off of historical data. Does that mean we're going to get similar results in the future? Many times, not at all. So here's the deal for this video. I'm going to take an idea straight out of my head. Literally, I'm going to talk to AI, tell it exactly what I want it to build. Then in a few minutes, we're going to have a working back test. And then I'm going to show you how you can find out if the trading strategy actually works. We're not just going to create a pretty back test. We're going to forward test, and we're going to see how it trades live so we can compare live trading to the back test and then be confident in trading with our own money. Let's dive into it. All right, so here's the trading strategy idea that I want to pull together. It's been an idea that's in my head for quite some time with Bitcoin on the daily time frame. I keep seeing a similar pattern, and so when it's overall in an uptrend, every time it dips and it goes oversold for a bit, it tends to bounce and keep grinding higher. But I don't want to just blindly buy the dip because the past couple months, for example, Bitcoin's been dipping and it's continuing to fall down. So you'd be blowing your account in a situation like this. So here's how I want to put some rules around it. First, I want to have a trend filter. So I only want to look for buys when price is trading above the 200 exponential moving average. That's like my sign of like, we're in an uptrend, we're good to go long. And then for the entry itself, I want to wait for a pullback. So I want to use the RSI 14 period when it drops below 40, but then when it comes back through 40. That tells me it's cooled off enough, but now it's starting to regain some momentum. And so I'm not catching a falling knife. I'm waiting for that little bounce. And then RSI pushes back up through 40 and we get in long. And then for risk management, I want to keep it pretty simple. Let's put a stop loss at 5% below my entry and a take profit at 10%. I want to make sure that we can adjust this so I can test different percentages over time. But let's start with that for now. This way I'm risking 1 to make 2. And then I want this to be a long only. We'll leave a toggle for shorting where I can customize the settings for shorting, but I don't want to have that right now. And then can we build this out in PineScript so I can back test it on TradingView and make sure it's an actual trading strategy, not just an indicator. Okay, so I just spoke my mind, sending it off right now to Claude. You can use ChatGPT, you can use whatever you want, and it's going to take that and it's going to turn it into code that we can use in PineScript. Now, I will just let you know that what I am using right now, I'm using Opus 4.8 and I'm on max effort with thinking enabled. I personally just find that I get the best results. Yes, does it take a little bit longer? Yes, but it's more thoughtful, it's more thorough. And I've done a good job over the past couple of months of talking to it, talking through strategies, and explaining things like repainting. So I might be getting slightly better results than somebody else, but I'm going to give you a quick prompt as well that I'll link below this video that you can use once you have a start with your strategy. Okay, so Claude's got the strategy right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it, copy it. I'm going to go over to TradingView. It built this for Bitcoin. That was my intention. And I'm going to go to the little pine tree icon in the right-hand side of my TradingView layout. Click on that button, then go to create new strategy. And then I'm just going to paste over this right here. Then click on add to chart. We can see it works, but if there were any errors, I can go back, paste the error into Claude, and it could fix it. So now what I can see is I've got a strategy that has a 53% return over the period that I'm looking at with a 27% max drawdown. It's just under 50% profitable trades. It seems profitable. It's up and to the right, but I have done no customizations to this. Now, if I go on the drop down, there's a settings icon right here. I can then adjust the settings of how I'm trading my strategy, adjust commissions, put in slippage if I would like to, and turn on other settings if needed. We've got some other videos showing you how this works, but I'm not going to waste too much of your time with this because it's actually quite fun and it can be tedious because you're going to be going in, changing this setting, changing that setting, and then seeing how the backtest responds over time. We've got something that's profitable. Would I trade this? Probably not, because it's really not much of a return over the past couple of years. for how long it's taken this to play out. But either way, we've got the visual of an up and to the right equity curve that, okay, great, we've got trades on here. Now, can we actually confirm that this is going to trade this way? So we can go over here, click on add alerts, and then make sure that we get alerts every time the strategy fires. It sends it to our phone, it sends it to our email on TradingView, and then we can go in and manually take the trades. But we have done something at AlphaInsider where we're able to actually take those trading signals via a webhook from TradingView and send them to pages like this. And so every time a trade fires, it gets sent here and it gets logged, and each of these dots are trades. So here's a good example of a strategy. This is a strategy, it's up 80% over the past 1 year, and we can see it's trading Bitcoin. So kind of a similar situation. It's trading Bitcoin. I'm not sure the exact logic behind it, but we can see it's being tracked. So you can actually go ahead and do this and send your trades from TradingView to AlphaInsider. The process to do so is actually quite simple. You're going to go up to your portfolio tab when you have a free account, and then click on new strategy. You'll name the strategy, add a description, put a hypothetical starting balance, decide if it's trading stocks or crypto. In my case, it's trading crypto. And then we're going to go back to TradingView, go to where it says add alert. We're going to edit this webhook URL. We're going to edit the message so that every time the strategy fires here, it's going to get sent here. So for example, here's a strategy I had Claude build, and now we're tracking all the trades. This one's trading ETH, and it's currently up 18%. And I only started trading this one literally less than a month ago, which is pretty sweet so far, although we've had some good momentum in crypto, so maybe that won't hold forever. But now I can go back to TradingView and I can say, okay, we now have a back test. We have a strategy that looks like it works in hindsight, but will it actually work the same way, or will it work better or worse when we start trading it live because of things like repainting and like curve fitting? So by doing this, we're doing what's called forward testing, where it's not like paper trading. It's literally waiting for live signals to fire, and then it's taking those live signals and it's tracking them. And then from here, we can even go as far as automate our trades by connecting to a broker, adding it to a trading bot, and then customizing our allocations, how much money we want to put into each individual strategy. We have the full flexibility to do that with AlphaInsider. But the main point that I want to get across in this video is that if you have a trading strategy up here and then you bring it down to TradingView, that's step one. But that does not mean that you've solved all the world problems and you're going to be a profitable trader forever, because the trading strategy may not actually trade this way. I'm going to recommend 2 videos, one video showing you the exact step-by-step process on how to make sure you sync up your TradingView trades with this page right here so you can track it and then maybe even automate it down the road. And then a recent video that we just posted that dives deeper into what to do if your TradingView strategy backtest, the trades that are being fired here or that are firing here, do not match what you are seeing here. It's not the end of the world. There are some simple fixes. It's usually a couple of setting changes or a quick run through AI that tends to fix a lot of the problems. You just might have a little bit less on your equity curve, but at the end of the day, if it's profitable, it's worth it. Leave any questions in the comment section down below, and please check out those videos that show you exactly how to do this, because you cannot just trust a TradingView backtest these days. It is not fully reliable. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time.